Nice. See, I love that as a miss.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just safe as houses, isn't
Yeah.
it? But yeah, mate, so to me, that's like the first initial part of it,
Okay.
is the width. And then what we can do then is start doing a few little feels again, just to help you to, just to square it up a little bit, really. So we'll do one more towel drill.
Okay.
Okay. And what we're going to do, like, you can still try and feel the width. If I just come in here a second, and all I want you to do, you know, with the step,
Yeah.
you're just going to drop it more that way. So as you're in here, you're going to go more that way and up.
Okay.
So it's going to feel more this way and then
Gotcha.
hit. And again, you can do that in your one piece, your two piece, whatever you want to do. You can do it with the pause if you want to.
Right.
You can do it without it. We can build in that same pattern. So what we can do is get into our normal setup, drop that foot back 2 or 3 inches. And then all we're going to do is, like, we're going to feel width, and then we're going to feel the push into the toe. And because I've done that with my feet, naturally I'm going to be less likely to go that way, more likely to go that way. Any energy I move that way will generally be a little bit more towards my toe. So once I'm in here, I can literally come in, drop the foot back, I'm feeling push and wide, and then push into my toe. And you should be able to get on the ball
Jesus.
then where it's nice.
It's almost like you played on tour.
A long time ago.
A long time ago. Okay, so you wanted me to, do you want me to start there, or do you want me to step there?
You're going to start there.
Okay.
So you're going to drop it back and just widen your stance a hair, mate. Good.
Well, that feels better.
Yeah. And then from there, then you're just going to feel like that same thing. So you're just going to push.
Okay.
You're going to push it out away from you.
Okay.
So get that nice bit of width and then move in.
Do you still want me moving here?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit. And then push. And you'll notice then how it starts more to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of like the big thing with this. So the more energy moves that way, it's just going to give you more time. Let's do it on here first.
Gotcha.
So you're going to go like step. So you're going to start a little bit further away from the towel. So you're going to start about here with the club. Put the club there, that's it, and set up to that. Right, and then what you're going to do then, you're going to do a normal, so you're going to do your left hand back swing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do your step off and then stop at the top. Beautiful. Right, put the hand on. Then from there, then you're going to step towards the towel and then hit it. And what that's going to do, because you're physically actually moving weight forwards, you're then going to have, and I mean like just that way. So it's like bam and then hit.
Right.
What that's going to do then is, like, you'll notice how your foot got stuck in the ground
Yeah.
because it wants to go into the heel, not into the toe. So it's like straight away it's showing you what's wrong. Do you know what I mean? And how much you want to go into your heel. Because even when you're physically moving it, it's like your foot got stuck in the ground a little bit. So let's try that again.
Okay.
And let's do it like a bit more tempo to it.
Okay.
So left hand back only, because we might as well use that. Right, so step and width, pop the hand on, step in towards it and then hit it. Good. That's it. Nice.
That was better.
And that's almost going to be like your secondary drill. So you've got one drill that's going to help you with your width, or a few feels that are going to help you with the width element to fix your spine.
Yeah.
And then this drill is just going to be the thing then that just allows you to kind of then understand what it feels like to actually move pressure that way instead of that way.
Okay, that makes sense.
Good. Step in and hit. Beautiful. That's it, mate. Gorgeous.
Okay.
Easy as that. And the more you start getting used to what it feels like to actually put pressure into the toe, the next drill on the ball then becomes easier, because it requires a lot of patience. Like, to go that way, it requires more patience than when you go and out the way.
Yeah.
It's like a bit more violent when you're rotating. Step off. That's it. Move in and hit. Beautiful. That's it,
That
mate.
was a bit too close to it, to be honest. But yeah.
Lots of years of exploration and good input from good people. That's all it is.
Mm.
Right, so now let's get back on the ball.
Do you want me to start here?
No, you're going to start club behind the ball.
On the ball.
Club behind the ball.
Okay.
And then you're gonna drop that right foot a little bit back. Not in the drill. You're just gonna kind of preset it in this one. So just start more there. Widen the stance bit. There you go. And then from there, then again, we're just gonna kind of go to the top, nice width, and just feel pressure staying in that toe. There you go, lovely.
That's better.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, like, what that's going to allow you to do is, because you've got more pressure this way, it's just going to just a frame, maybe 2 frames, just stop you getting that way too early.
Okay.
And then we can just squeeze into it and just get that nice ball flight. And like you say, mate, you look at the turf interaction with a 9-iron, that's beautiful.
I mean, it's completely different.
Yeah, it shouldn't be hurting you, that's for sure. I'll tell you what, let's go to a 7-iron again.
Okay.
You can stagger it a little bit more if you want to. There you go. And then once you're in there, then go to the top for me and stop. Right, now just push into that toe. There you go.
Yeah, that's
beautiful.
There.
There you go. Stunning.
Okay.
And then from there, then you'll just stop you'll stop that miss, and then good. There you go. way shallower through. Mate, look at the size of that back divot. It's like hardly even touched the ground. Those first ones are like trenches.
They were literally trenches, yeah.
And the ball's doing everything we want it to do as well. It's like, it's still penetrating. It's just a softer like it's not like yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's not like driven in.
Well, these ones, they could have used me for time team.
Yeah, yeah. So really nice width in that backswing, mate. Push that left arm away and then lean into the toe. No, so that you pulled down. So that was like that.
Yeah.
You pulled down and turned. You didn't really go into the toe there. And then when people take their arm off the club like that, that's generally because when you get open, that's that feeling of like energy's going that way with the club. This one's going left with the body, and it feels like they're separating.
Okay.
It feels more like that,
yes,
as opposed to like that. If that makes sense.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So again, nice and tall. Push that left arm away, and then you can lean into that toe. There you go, money.
That's
stunning. That's really nice.
That was really nice.
So it's more like wide and up, down and in. Not pull back, lean in, spin over and hold. So again, mate, same thing. So nice and wide, push away, and then lean in. So go again to the top for me. Push it away, good. Right, now make that move across. Right, so that move cannot happen if you go boom. Because if you think your arms weigh about 13.5 to 14% of your body weight, what happens is if you imagine, if you weigh, I don't know, let's say somebody weighs 100 kg and they pull a 15 kg dumbbell that way, they're going to go that way. So then all of a sudden low point's not safe. So that's why you've got to be patient and lean, yeah? That's the problem is that move that I'm trying to get you to do, now all of a sudden you're in a great position up here. If you then pull that down, you're then way behind it, and then that's why it gets a smidge heavy. So on the next one, just have a little bit of a feeling of you're just more patient with those arms as you make that nice move back across. So nice bit of pressure. And also, like if that left arm's not staying up, you can't move into it. So nice and wide, leave them up and lean in. And then it goes back on the thin side. It's a little bit open that time,
yes,
but it gets away from the fat strike, which is why we told you about that part. And what you've got to be able to do, mate, as a good player, you've got to be able to go, right, that was heavy. It's because my arms are down and I can't get back across. So we didn't put that in to get rid of a cut or to get rid of a draw. It was to get the strike back on a safer side.
Yeah. Okay.
And again, once you're in here now, it's not just leaving them up, it's leaving them up and pushing into the toe. So nice and wide, leave them up into the toe. There you go, gorgeous. See, that is so safe.
Yeah.
So safe.
What's funny is I'm still, because of what I've done historically, on the bad ones that I'm rushed.
Yeah.
And on the good ones, I feel like I've got lots of time.
Yeah. Well, the ones that give you the time are the ones where your arms stay here and you get away from your left side. So that little bit of disassociation is what the patience is. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if you're going like this, look, it's naturally going to pull you back. You're going to feel stuck. It feels fast.
Okay.
But it's because something's moving when it shouldn't.
Right.
So again, once you're at the top, nice and wide, leave the arms up and move into the toe. Lovely. There you go.
Yeah, I tell you what, actually, on the other ones, I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't get it off enough. Well, the thing is, you got to remember that's the driver for everything else. If you haven't got that width, you can't then lean into your left arm.
Yeah. Okay.
Because if you've lost it, you're then going to do that to try and get them back off you.
That makes so much sense, though.
So, width. Nice, bud.
Is that the best one so far? I think
the window is like 1.5 times the height.
But also, like, the flight is this.
Yeah, yeah, it's softer.
I've never seen my ball fly.
But if you think you're like this, just de-lofting everything, there's no spin there.
Yeah.
Oh, stop it.
It's like a golfer.
That's delightful, isn't it?
Look at that.
What a good timing as well with
Dude,
the old...
look at that, bro.
That's lovely. Turf interaction is beautiful as well. It's compressed, but it's not driven. It's lovely. It's beautiful, buddy.
I've never hit the ball like this.
Really?
Never. Never, ever, ever. I've shot low, like I say low. I've shot like level to 3 over by bricking it going around the golf course, getting to the end and going, can't make bogey here, you know, that kind of golf. Yeah.
A little bit skinny.
Yeah, it's just a bit.
So that one there's just when you don't get into your terminal.
I could feel it because I went.
Yeah, you could feel it. Yeah, but you could hear it in your spikes.
Yeah.
You could hear your foot spinning out, couldn't you?
Yeah.
That ball's not going to sound very nice.
No?
But no,
We'll see.
Spalding. So again, mate, just nice bit of width in the backswing.
What's his name? From that movie? Cause it wasn't
Wilson.
Wilson.
Yeah, that's Wilson.
Right, we'll
They're
see
good balls though.
Yeah, we'll give Wilson
The
a
old,
little
I'll tell you what, mate, that new staff model ball's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've used it for a while. That there, so arms up and into the toe, almost.
Nearly,
Yeah.
nearly.
Again, just keep the width in the backswing.
Okay.
Keep the spine up. So stay tall, push away, and then go. Nice, good. Nice swing.
I feel with that one when I go into the toe,
Yeah.
then I can pull this way.
Yeah, well you can because it's reactive.
Yeah.
The more I move it that way, look, what's the reaction going to be to this?
Yeah.
It's not going to be to go that way, is it? It's going to be to bounce backwards.
Right.
Whereas if I go that way with it, I'm then just going to keep going around and stay
Yeah.
bent and
And then
not
everything just
able to
collapses.
release. So left arm's going to feel wider, really push away into the toe, leave them up. No, so that's 2 around.
Yep.
So really push that left arm off your chest. Again from the top, just give yourself that time. So go to the top again. Little
Just
backswing for me.
lean.
Give yourself the time.
Yeah.
You can't get across if you're pulling and if you're quick.
Yeah.
Like you can't do it. So go to the top again. Good. Right, now make that move across. There you go. That's the feel. Whereas go again to the top for me. This is the bad one. You ready?
You see what this does?
Yeah. There you go. But again, it's how it's all linked.
Yeah.
So if you pull down, you're going to get that piece.
Okay.
So nice width. Leave them up. Lean into, push into the toe. Push into the toe. Closer.
Still a bit more.
Still can do it more, yeah. Like, if ever you start losing your strike a bit, just go into that. Just bring it back a stage. Do you know what I mean? There's no point keep standing there whacking balls. Like, it's like, if you know something can control it, just get that back out. Huh?
So just so I've got the drills down, can we just go through the 2 drills you were talking about on
Yeah.
the towel?
So the towel work is going to be this. So if you press your club, right, so we're going to do a 3-piece to start off with. So you can do a lot of this stuff as well, mate. You know, whilst you're waiting for people.
Okay.
Just lots of feeling like this. And like I said, it's this way.
Yeah.
It's not this way.
Okay.
Like it's like I'm feeling lateral.
Right.
Yeah. Boom. So once I'm in here, then it's step, push away, stop,
Yeah.
move in, and that move in. Look, you see how my arms aren't pulling?
Yeah.
They're very in, and then once I'm here, boom. So
Okay.
it's just that. So that's your little 3-piece.
Right.
Once you get good at it, then you can just start doing it in full flow. So then
Okay.
you can just go back, on, boom, just like that. So you can progress it into that. But wait until you're mint it. You're not gaining anything. Like it's just better if you can do it in full flow, so it's more game-like.
Yeah, I got you.
Then from there, drills wise, I want you to just do the exact same thing but stagger it up a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. So from there, because that one's just to focus mainly on the left arm.
Right.
Yeah. Then all of a sudden we can do this where we could do it one of 2 ways, to be honest. You can either stagger your step backwards to
Yeah.
create the same pressure, but what you could also do if you wanted, you could also do it like this, step in and then go, which obviously we've done both. We talked about both today.
Right.
So it's like from here, you can go step off straight, step in and hit. That guarantees you everything moving towards the toe. You
Yeah.
can't get that wrong.
Yeah.
You can then do another variation of that then, where you actually go back and go at full speed. Again,
then-
that's something else you could do.
Yeah. Okay.
Then when you get over the ball then, we just want to start with that little bit of a staggered position. So straight alignment, then just drag that back, push off, and then from there, into the toe, arms stay up.
Yeah.
So once you're in here then, it's like, I'm going to get wider, and then work my way in.
Okay.
And what you want to see ideally is shallower,
Yes.
not
Okay.
steepening.
Okay.
That's it.
Happy days, dude.
That's it to start off
Thank
with.
you so much.
No worries, mate.
Genuinely.
Lovely to meet you.
You too.
Yeah.
100%. Right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you've watched just the one video or both, I really appreciate you being here. I thought I would just finish this second video with just a little bit of an outro. One or two of you guys have asked for that in the comments, just to know the sort of general thoughts at the end, but also maybe to just to put what Liam's trying to teach me into sort of one little package so you guys can take this away. So I've written down 3 main points that I thought were what my takeaway was, and then I'll give you one extra at the end, which I think kind of ties everything together, and to me is very much the most important part of all of this. So the first one I've just written here: improve the takeaway, more width, so I'm just reading here, and feel like I'm pushing, not pulling the club away, using more my chest. And you can see what Liam was talking about there. I was, as so many of us do, we sort of just take the club away like this, and what he's wanting me more to do is to push that away, so that essentially I'm losing that motion and gaining more sort of that motion, which allows me then to move back in. I don't think too much about the wrist when I do that, because when I do the one arm drill, I kind of, with your left hand, you have to set the club properly. You can't, I suppose you could set it with a cupped wrist, but what generally happens is, because you're pushing it away, that wrist ends up being flat anyway, so that kind of makes more sense. Second point was get off it more with the upper body to cure the reverse C, which I've just talked about, and this allows me to get back on it. So my tendency, and I can still see it, and this is probably 2 weeks, 3 weeks post lesson, and I've been playing, I've had a bit of golfer's elbow, so I haven't been able to hit many balls, but I've played a little bit, and I can definitely see improvements, and I can see where I'm still not doing things correctly. My tendency is still to want to go like this, as opposed to there, and then get back on it there. You see all the top guys, if you watch them in slow motion from the front, they don't reverse C at all. This shoulder is almost leading the way like this. So yeah, get off it, allows me to get back on it. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm sort of hopping off the ball. It just means get off it, and that just means a better turn. There are some guys who bump. I probably bump a little bit, but it's not necessarily Liam's. I don't think Liam is saying that you have to sort of bump all of your weight off it. He's not. You look at someone like 𝐬𝐿, who's been working with Liam for a long time, and he doesn't do that. So he just turns very well now. He's getting that sort of left arm set properly, and that works very well. Third bit, stand up through impact. This is huge. Okay, so in the last week, I wasn't really thinking about, before that I wasn't really thinking post lesson about actually posting up through impact. I thought it would just come, but you've actually got to make it, in my opinion, you've got to make it a proper thing that you're trying to do. And it's a little bit scary, to be honest, because you think you're going to top it the whole time, but if you do get in to that ball properly, it's amazing. You can absolutely step up through impact. You can post through that left leg, and I've found like I'm getting an extra 15 yards of distance, which is really bizarre. It would make sense because I'm now using my legs more, but it's pretty cool. So that would be the big thing. Just have some faith. Have some faith to get it wrong as well. Give yourself a little bit of leeway, but post up through impact. So get there, stand up through that left leg, but you've got to go into the toe, because if you're going to go into the heel first, if you're driving this way and you're going straight into your heel and you try and post up, it's going to go straight right. So as Liam says, you've got to get into that toe, and that allows you to get lots of weight into that sort of lead knee, and then it pushes back, and it allows you to sort of get up through impact. Last thing, and this was the one I was saying I'll keep for the end. This is not something we talked, I think we touched briefly on it, but the biggest thing is you've got to be an athlete in the golf swing. I find so much that when I'm playing my worst golf, I get so static over the ball, and I just stand, and I stand there longer and longer and longer, and everything just becomes more thought, more thought, more thought. Get up, have a couple of waggles, move your feet. I find that I'm stepping a little bit now, and then go. And I find I've played so much sport growing up. I've played, lots of rugby, lots of hockey, lots of cricket, at quite decent levels. So I can play sport, well. So there's no reason why I should be struggling hitting a golf ball. It's a bit silly, really. And obviously there's mechanics and stuff to it, but a lot of the time I figure, like the other day, I just went out and I played 6 holes, and I was just thinking, let's just be athletic here. and not think about it too much, and just kind of think about one or two things that Liam's been talking about, and it really works well. So under pressure, don't know, but I think that's the whole thing, isn't it? If you can just make it chilled out. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed everything, and hope you enjoy that takeaway. So thank you so much. Please don't forget to sub the channel. Makes a big difference. And yeah, I've got lots more content for you guys to come. Cheers.